welcome back to the channel. On this week's episode we're going to be test riding and reviewing Yamaha's new for 2020 Ténéré 700. Now, if you don't already know, this bike comes from the MT-07. It's got the heart of that bike in it. It's just been beefed up a little bit in the lower gearing. It's been given a whole new airbox and a whole new exhaust system, which produces more power down low and just lets it spin up much quicker in the dirt. Now, because it's got that MT-07 engine inside it, it still feels devilishly fast. There is something about this that comes and just shows its ugly face to you every time you start going through the gears. There's definitely a pronounced jerk every time you go through the gearings. It pulls, it lurches, and it just reminds me of my old MT-07. I had a 2016 one, which I originally bought from an auction site just to do up and flip it, but ended up falling in love with it because it was so much fun, and I can feel that love coming back just from this engine. So what do you do when you've got an absolute devil and you want to do something with it? You take it back to where it belongs, and we are here in the heart of Surrey in the Devil's Punch Bowl. Now, this was created back in 1768, and the rumour goes that in his spare time the devil used to get lumps of earth and throw it at the god Thor, and it was from one of those grabs into the earth that the devil plucked out and created the Devil's Punch Bowl. 21-inch front wheel, 18 on the back, 16 litre tank, really good. I got the Rally edition here, so a couple of things are different from the standard. Also, we got the lovely new LED headlights, which looks so much better than the ones they come in with as standard, so definitely worth getting those. Got that fantastic Acura exhaust. You've got to, when you've got an MT-07 in it, you need the Acura because it just sounds so damn good. Beautiful massive tyres on this, huge skid plate, huge. I could go tobogganing on that thing, it's massive. Produces about 70 brake horsepower in this configuration. I mean, it's perfect for off-road, bumbling around town and motorways. You don't really, on this type of adventure bike, you don't really need any more than that. Why would you? You're not going to be doing 150 down some byways, are you? A couple more things while we're up here. No TFT dash, it's old school, pretty much a tiny tablet, but I mean, it's all you really need. I've done one bar traveling around 90 miles, so that's not too bad. We have power sockets up the front here. You've also got an additional one if you want to replace that and put it in. Really handy, especially for long distance. There is no tech on this bike. The only thing you have, which I forgot was on, is ABS, which you can now turn off and just go absolutely mental in the dirt. No other mod cons, it's just bare bones basic bike. Now, I really love the rally look of this bike. It's great. The headlights look fantastic. The exhaust sounds great. Everything about it just screams Dakar. Take me to it. I want to go and have fun. Now, with this bike, it sits quite high. I'm 6'4". I can flat foot on normal ground. It's 987 millimeters high, and that for a motorbike is pretty damn high. A lot of people get lowering links and have it lowered so they can flat foot. But for me, I usually don't have that problem. I've been coming down some massive hilly terrains and gone to put my foot down and gone, oh shit, where's the ground? I'm gonna drop this 204 kilogram bike on me. But I'm able just to keep it bobbing along. It's such a good little bike. Even in second and you just let it do its thing, it will just keep going. Here we go. Start of the trail. All right, let's go, baby. Back wheels swirling around a little bit. But that's what you kind of expect. These wheels are huge for this terrain. They are just at home. It feels so damn good. All right, this is quite steep. But again, just letting the engine just take me through it. Here we go. Oh, just let it do its thing, man. There we go. Whoa! The power on this thing is mad. Which way do we go? Let's go this way. So this terrain is quite striking. Times you're going through massive rocks and pits, and the next second, like here, we're going through sand, and all of a sudden the bike becomes very wallowy, and the wheels feel kind of squirrely. But now I can fit a couple of times there. I don't know if you can see the handlebars, they're going for it, but the bike just kind of straightens itself out. Go on, guys. Ugh. Sorry? The cafe? Oh, I'm not from round here, sorry.
Can I borrow your bike?
Oh, it's on loan, so you can have it. Have a good day, mate. See ya. Thank you, mate. I should have asked where the cafe is. I'm starving. Thank you. Damn, it feels good in this. It is beautiful around here. I highly recommend anyone that wants to get into Green Lane and come down to places like this. It's an area of outstanding natural beauty, and so the trails, obviously, as long as you stick to them and abide by where you're allowed to go and don't go off and take the mickey, you know, they're going to keep them open. But it's when people go off piste that they shut them down, and I mean, who wants to shut this beautiful area down? It's stunning. Just powers through it, guys, powers through it. Now this is where it's gonna get a bit flipping tricky. Come on, baby. There we go. Come on, Belle. Come on, girl. Ah! Yes, baby. Yes. Let's go. Oh, what a girl! What a girl! Oh my goodness! Holy damn, that was hella fun. God, geez, this is a test of the suspension. Oh, there we go. Keep it rolling. Keep your foot down and push along. That's the best way to get through these bumpy, swirly bits when you feel the bike starting to go. Obviously, if you can avoid massive rocks, that helps. After conquering the Devil's Punch Bowl, which is rated hard on the Adventure Bike Rider magazine, I decided I need to push the bike further, so I raced towards my secret army training ground somewhere located in the southwest of England. I'd clocked up nearly 300 miles at that point, and with no aches or pains, I pushed on. In fact, the only casualty that day was my microphone, which took a rip from one of the trees and was totally destroyed, leaving me with no audio for the rest of the day. I arrived at the training base late in the afternoon. The sun was beating down and it felt like I was riding through somewhere in Africa. Within minutes, the army had made their presence heard, with Chinooks and tanks blasting all around me. Finally, when the roads cleared up and the dust settled, I was able to unleash the beast that lies within the Ténéré. I knew straight away it felt at home here. The suspension was tuned in, the ride height was perfect, and the experience was exemplary. It didn't matter what I put in front of those wheels, I knew it would overcome it with superb ease. Even with 9.5 inches of ground clearance, pothole-ridden roads were an easy task for the suspension. Standing up on the bike gives you an outstanding view, which in traffic jams really gives you the edge to see what's ahead. This bike by no means is for a beginner or the faint-hearted. If you make a mistake, it won't be forgiving. If you twist the throttle, the wheel will spin up. But if you put your trust in it, it will get you there, and I guarantee you'll have the biggest smile on your face. Sure, it has a couple of downsides. Being very narrow obviously doesn't make it extremely comfortable for long journeys. The dashboard and headlight vibrate around like a madman, and the price leaves it in realms in which KTM offers similar spec bikes, but with more technology. The question is, would I get a Ténéré 700? And the answer is yes. The thought about part exchanging my R1 has come across my mind multiple times. The fact this demo bike is now up for sale with Omega Yamaha makes suppressing those thoughts even harder. After putting nearly 600 miles on the bike and handing it back in, I'm still finding myself looking at green lanes and byways on OS maps. I have a sneaky feeling that in the future my next bike might just be an adventure. If you're interested in buying a Yamaha or indeed this Ténéré 700, head down to the link in the description to check out Omega Yamaha's website. Guys, thank you all so much for watching. You've been awesome. I've been legit. I'll see you in the next one. I really need a fucking cameraman.